Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Has it at the 11. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. Ready? 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38.
There's a dive up the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
50, green.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down, claws red. Yellow, 43, black ultras. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Colts in the nickel set on third.
Here we go. Yellow, plastic, stick, red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Yellow. Green jack. Field black. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready up.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. The 30. The 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the 1st. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green, red, cycle. Yellow, zoom. Drill green, claws red. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Blue, black ultra. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
52. Ready, nice, red. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Nick Cross has it. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yeah.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, you do more interceptions.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
33, yellow. Set, hut.
On 1st down, they'll run. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Black, 95. Blue striker. Ready.
Handoff on second and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Ready up. Cross it. Six. Here we go. Yellow. 40 claws red. Black shot.
Tight end going in motion here. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
Let's go pink. Blue 32. Steel black. Hughes yellow. 6. Mega. Ready?
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. Jonathan Taylor! He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 50, green. Gold, green, snap, red. Shot, 17. Black ultra. Hut.
Now come out throwing. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
33, yellow.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
3rd and long for him here. Flush down out to his left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Ethan Evans on out of punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, take 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, 60 by 6, 60, 60 back. 60 back, 60 back. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
It's back to throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts ballooning the first half lead even further. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
31, Rams 7. Tyler Heath,
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
52 blast. Come on, stay. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Black shot. Ready.
Working on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Trail green. Slide blue. Set.
2nd down, looking for options. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th.
They're going for this. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He has the first over the middle, and they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. but that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the...
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. 40. Hits the 20. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call it pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The Colts ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Black. Yellow. 43. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Ready.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 6. At the
Yellow.
Colts' 27-yard line.
White. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
38. Green jack. Light blue. Red. Yellow. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Turn the ball.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain.
3-3. Shot, 17. Black, red, blaster, 6. Black shot. Blue striker, black ultra. Set, huh?
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Huh?
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you wanted.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Setting up to try the point after.
The extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 21. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Darts out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Drill green. Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
At the 28-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
52 blue. Hey, green. Green jack. Red cycle. Red, yellow. Blue striker. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route gate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Blaster, 6. You, yellow. Ready?
They are throwing it again. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow, blue. Yellow, 43. Black shot. Needle blue. Steel black.
He's going to throw it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Let's go. Smash, red, black, 95. 6, mega. Drill green. Light blue. Ready?
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Looking quickly here.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. at the 28-yard line.
Hey,
Motion the tight end over.
blue striker. Red cycle. Hut.
I'll throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Red, yellow. Set, cut.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Hey, go steal. Hut.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Ready.
Third down, they need 7.
Ready. Yellow. Blue. 32. Drill green. Needle blue. Go
They
pick.
send a man in motion.
Blaster. 6. Mega. Black shot. Set. Cut.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returnable from near the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's out in the clear. There he goes on the right side. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lead by 14. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready up.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Opposite. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Right up the gut. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Right. 97. Claws red. Green jack. Slide blue. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
9 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Steel black. Down. Drill green. Needle blue. Fuse yellow. Red cycle.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And they could really use a good one here.
Formation for the Rams.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 79.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. 79 Bronco.
And with the gun this time, here's Dart. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
30.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Here he goes again. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts grow the lead now to 22 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
43. Cluster. Claws red. Blue striker. Cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
50. Green. Red. Cycle. Drill green. Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Green Jack. Set.
Throwing it again here. He's got a man left. Has room into the secondary. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Red, 38. Slide through. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Looking right, and he finds it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Level. Ready.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he can't connect with his man, so they try for two, but it doesn't work out. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hawk 70.
Darts out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70, Dragon 60. Go get him, go.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Man in motion here.
Black 40. Smash, red. Blue stripe. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Looking to throw here. It's his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Yellow. 22. Trail green. Black shot. Trail. Yellow.
To throw here on 1st down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Yep, red, cycle, steel, black. Set.
The give now out of the shotgun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They send a man in motion.
Black blue, cute, yellow. Black ultra. Green jack. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Yellow, go. 40, blue, black. White, white, go pink. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All set to go now from the 35.
19, Tiger, 19, Viking, 70, Timberwolf, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats.
On first down, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
You know, I get that. I do. I understand that call. On second and long, you're just trying to set up a more manageable situation. That defense, well, they were in the huddle too. They got it right. And now they're in the driver's seat for third and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Darks looking at this third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find the completion.
He's in it at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Okay, ready?
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Watch it. 6. Blue 30. Yellow blue. Claws red. Grill green. Set cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Black ultra. Red. Yellow. Blue. Yellow. 6. Mega. Black. Red. White. White. Blue striker. Red cycle.
Going from the gun here. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Jackrabbit.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Steel black. Black dot. Light blue. Blaster, stick. Speedo blue. Cut, cut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Set, ready. 45. Blue, black. Claws red. Drill green. Black ultra. Cut, cut.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Yellow. Cut.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
Blue, go. Blaster, Speedo blue. Blue striker. Red cycle. White, white. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts up by 8. Second down now, they need 7.
Stephanie! 19 tight, Buffalo 18! 19 tight, 19 tight! Steady!
From the gun, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's third down.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Punt team on the field. That's taken at the 15. He's brought down before the return gets far. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. Blue 32. Smash. Red. Green jack. Drill. Grit. Steel. Black. Black ultra. Claws red. Black chop. Set cut.
Here he is to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Okay, ready?
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Go. Black 40. Fury, yellow. Eagle, blue, striker. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. But this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Cut.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Set cut. Red. Cycle. 10 black. Me. Hey, blue. Light blue. White, white. Ready?
Setting up to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Yellow, go. 6. Mega. 6.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's fourth down.
Green jack. Steel, black. Smash, red. Black shot. Black Ultra. Claws ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Gibbs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
49-yard line.
Here we go, go.
They're going to pass it here. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.